was difficult. I think it was probably one of the most difficult reality checks in my life.
In the glowing corridors of hip-hop history, the name Busta Rhymes emerges as a luminous beacon, telling tales of triumph and turmoil woven into the fabric of rhythm and rhyme. Busta Rhymes, the lightning-fast rap pioneer, soared to celestial heights, his verses etching constellations across the urban skyline. In this video, you're about to learn about the shocking, tragic fate of this iconic rapper as we shed light on his life, music, and the controversies that defined his famed persona. Without wasting time, let's get to it. Unexpected incident amid an illustrious career. In May 2019, conglomerate entertainment owner Busta Rhymes found himself in a precarious situation. After a night of merrymaking at a Los Angeles nightclub, he ended up in a car, seemingly in a coma for 40 minutes. The backdrop was somber. Nipsey Hussle had been killed less than 2 months earlier, and it was the 47th birthday weekend of the late Notorious Big. However, Busta had reasons to celebrate. The lyrical magician was about honoring his fallen comrades, and his video shoot for the single Czar had been successful. But during that fateful weekend, Busta's health was at its lowest. His weight had ballooned to 340 pounds due to his excessive alcohol consumption, leading to a host of medical issues. The most critical among them threatened not only his life, but also his professional career. According to reports, polyps had formed on his vocal cords, obstructing 90% of his air passages and causing severe sleep apnea. His sleep apnea was so severe that Busta snored so loudly, whether he was awake or asleep. For a while, the prospect of surgery loomed, but Busta feared it would irrevocably alter his iconic baritone voice. His surgeon had warned that it might shift his vocal octave, making him sound closer to a chipmunk kind of nigga. The next day, faced with the truth, Busta felt ashamed. His son expressed disappointment and concern over what he had witnessed the previous night, leaving him with a crude realization and promptly scheduling a doctor's appointment. What happened next is a tale that'd leave you shocked, but before we dive into the details, it's worthwhile to acquaint you with Busta Rhymes' biography, covering aspects of his early life, career, and personal life. Busta Rhymes, whose birth name is Trevor George Smith Jr., was born on May 20th, 1972 in the East Flatbush neighborhood of Brooklyn, New York, to parents Trevor Smith Sr. and Geraldine Green, both of whom hail from Jamaica. When he was 12, the Smith family relocated to Uniondale, New York. During his youth, Busta attended George Westinghouse Career and Technical Education High School in Brooklyn, where he crossed paths with future rap legends Christopher the Notorious Big, Wallace and Shawn Jay-Z Carter. Additionally, he studied at Samuel J. Tilden High School alongside Edward Special Ed Archer and Roderick Chip Fu Rochford of Fu Schnickens. In 1991, Busta graduated from Uniondale High School on Long Island. Apart from his time in the United States, Busta spent part of the early 1980s in Britain, residing with his maternal aunt in Morecambe, where he enjoyed 2 summers with his mother and younger brother. During his stay, he attended Skirtin Community High School. In a 2020 interview with GQ, Busta reminisced about those summers, recalling how his aunt ensured they attended regular school and even karate classes. They also learned breakdancing. Their breakdancing skills so impressive that they secured gigs performing in clubs as minors under the names TJ and Paul. Busta Rhymes' journey through the hip-hop landscape is a testament to his relentless pursuit of growth, innovation, and captivating lyricism in the industry. His early foray into music began in the mid-1980s alongside fellow Long Island natives Charlie Brown, Cut Monitor Milo, and Dinko D. Forming the East Coast hip-hop group Leaders of the New School, they quickly garnered attention with their raw energy and undeniable talent. Their 1991 debut album, A Future Without a Past, released on Elektra Records in June 1991, was quite successful, showcasing Busta's distinctive voice and electrifying stage presence. In the same year, the group made a notable appearance on A Tribe Called Quest's highly praised collaborative track titled Scenario. Subsequently, in 1993, they dropped their album Time, The Inner Mind's Eye. Busta gained recognition for his intricate rhymes and distinctive style, which set him apart from many other New York rap artists of that era. Indeed, the group seemed unstoppable at the time, riding high on their musical prowess and electrifying performances. However, they suffered several internal problems that ultimately led to their disbandment, paving the way for Busta's solo career to blossom. In 1996, the rap star unleashed his highly anticipated solo debut, The Coming, which became an instant hit. The album's lead single, Woo-Ha, Got You All in Check, with its infectious energy and Busta's rapid-fire delivery, solidified his reputation as a master of flow and lyrical dexterity by pushing the album into gold record status. Busta's subsequent albums throughout the late 1990s and early 2000s cemented his status as a leading force in hip-hop. He constantly pushed boundaries, experimenting with diverse production styles while staying true to his signature intricate rhymes. Albums like When Disaster Strikes, Anarchy, and Genesis showcased his ability to blend different musical genres seamlessly, attracting a wider audience while never sacrificing artistic integrity. Notably, collaborations with prominent figures like Janet Jackson, P. Diddy, and Mariah Carey further propelled him into the mainstream spotlight, paving the way for bigger chart-topping hits, international recognition, and an enduring legacy in the music industry. The year 2005 marked a significant turning point in Busta's career with the release of The Big Bang, his first #1 album, selling over 209,000 copies in its first week to earn the top spot on the US Billboard 200. The album's commercial success solidified his position as a chart-topping artist. Per report, Busta signed a deal with Universal Motown Records, through which he released his 8th studio album, Back on My BS, on May 19, 2009. The album featured collaborations with artists such as T.I., Lil Wayne, and Jamie Foxx. Nevertheless, it was banned in the United Arab Emirates for undesirable content, solidifying the rapper's ability to work with a diverse range of talent from the industry. Though released internationally, it could be purchased as a CD in the country due to the album's track Arab Money, containing lyrics considered to be offensive to Arabs and to Islam because it quoted the Quran. The track's release prompted negative responses from several individuals, including DJ Danny Neville and the Iraqi rapper The Narcissist. In his defense, the track's producer, Ron Browse, defended Busta Rhymes, stating that the song was misunderstood and intended to complement the wonders created in Arab culture. Browse emphasized the positive interactions he had experienced with Arabs and Muslims throughout his life, highlighting the importance of cultural understanding and unity. Busta later apologized for any offense caused, highlighting the importance of cultural understanding and artistic responsibility. Despite the setback, the rapper remained a respected and influential figure in the industry and continued collaborating with diverse artists, including industry heavyweights T-Pain, Lil Wayne, and Mary J. Blige. In the following years, he released critically acclaimed albums like Year of the Dragon, featuring the likes of Lil Wayne, Rick Ross, Trey Songz, and Gucci Mane, and Extinction Level Event 2, The Wrath of God, with guest appearances from Kendrick Lamar, Eminem, and Mariah Carey, Chris Rock, and Louis Farrakhan, showcasing his unwavering dedication to pushing the boundaries of the genre. Notably, Busta's 11th studio album, Blockbuster, released in late 2023, featured a star-studded track list. The album generated significant buzz, while demonstrating his ability to connect with a younger generation of listeners. Complementing his illustrious career, Busta amassed an impressive collection of accolades and award nominations throughout his illustrious music career. Among them include the Music Video of the Year award clinched at the 1999 edition of the Source Awards for collaborating with Janet Jackson on What's It Gonna Be. At the 2000 Soul Train Music Awards, his electrifying video for What's It Gonna Be secured the Michael Jackson Award for Best R&B/Soul or Rap Music Video. In 2005, Busta's chart-topping hit Don't Cha earned him the top-selling Hot 100 Song of the Year at the Smash Hits Poll Winners Party. His impact resonated globally, leading to a Best R&B/Urban Dance Track win for Don't Cha at the International Dance Music Awards 2006. Though nominated a remarkable 12 times for the Grammy Awards, the elusive Grammy trophy has remained just out of reach. Notable nominations include Woo-Ha, Got You All in Check, Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Could See, and Dangerous. On the personal life side of things, he publicly identifies as a member of the 5% Nation, an Afro-American nationalist movement influenced by Islam and founded in 1964 in the Harlem of Manhattan, New York City. He is the proud father of 6 children, 3 sons born in 1993, 1999, and 2001, and 3 daughters born in 1998, 1999, and 2006. With Busta's impact extending far beyond his music, the rapper became a respected figure in the hip-hop community, recognized for his influence on countless artists who followed in his footsteps. Nevertheless, beyond his successful career's chart-topping singles and long haul of awards, Busta's personal life took a big hit, marked by a detrimental lifestyle. The relentless spotlight cast shadows on his private struggles, revealing vulnerabilities that fame couldn't shield. The same force that propelled him to stardom also exacted a toll, a price paid in battles fought behind closed doors. His lifestyle would lead him down a dark path until one day tragedy struck. Near-death experience and intentional recovery. They say what makes you can also mar you. While fame and fortune marked the hallmarks of Busta Rhymes' unique music career, they also were behind several battles Busta fought behind the scenes, particularly regarding his health. Over the years, fans have witnessed a noticeable transformation in Busta's physical appearance. From his early days as a slim and cut artist to recent years when he carried extra weight, the changes were hard to ignore. But what led to this significant weight gain? To understand the full story, we must go back to a pivotal pivotal moment in Busta's life, the death of his father. In early 2014, Busta experienced a devastating loss when his father passed away. The impact of this tragedy would have far-reaching consequences on his physical and emotional well-being. Unable to properly process his grief, Busta turned to drinking, smoking, and indulging in unhealthy eating habits to escape from the pain. Unsurprisingly, the weight began to pile on, and with it came a host of medical issues that would further complicate his life. Weighing up to 340 pounds, Busta found himself grappling with a range of health problems, one of the most concerning being the development of polyps on his vocal cords. This ailment blocked 90% of his air passages, causing severe sleep apnea. The toll on his body was evident, but the fear of losing his unique baritone voice held him back from seeking the necessary medical intervention. Busta's fear of losing his voice was just one aspect of the physical and emotional turmoil he was experiencing. But little did he know that a series of near-death experiences would serve as wake-up calls, pushing him to make a change and reclaim his health. One night, Busta revealed he was preparing to have an intimate moment with his ex-partner when he suddenly experienced a severe breathing issue. "I had a breathing issue after the intimate interaction. I was trying to inhale and it felt like it wasn't working. I felt like I was having an asthma attack, but I don't have asthma." In a state of panic, he left the room to compose himself, butt naked and forcing himself to breathe and relax. During the terrifying moment, he had to stay calm and make sure his ex-wife didn't hear him panic or struggle to breathe. However, after he returned to the room once he got right and laid back down next to her, she said something that really shook him down to his bone. "Yo, this is not who I fell in love with. You gotta lose this weight. This breathing is scaring me. When I met you, you wasn't like a musclehead, but you was slim, you was cut, you had your shit right. I need you to get back to who I fell in love with." Although she didn't know what had happened outside, Busta's body and the weight really concerned her. Also expressing their dissatisfaction were his kids, who had fallen out of love with their father's physique.
I think the real moments that were cutting deep was when I started to hear the conversations from my kids.
Several days after the incident involving his ex-partner Busta, while coming out of the bedroom, put his hand out to give my son a pound. Instead, the boy slapped him on the stomach. Although the rapper acknowledged the kid was just being funny, he also affirmed something like that never happened when he had a six-pack.
It was like him indirectly saying to me, "You gotta get rid of this gut pop."
As if these weren't enough to make him realize there was a real problem, something else happened that broke the camel's back. In May 2019, while celebrating the 47th birthday weekend of the late Notorious Big and the memory of Nipsey Hussle, who had died in February that year, Busta had drunk himself so bad that he passed out in his car, as if in a coma. That night, security and his son took about 45 minutes to get him inside his house. Waking up to the news of the incident, he felt a deep sense of shame he'd never felt before. It was at that moment that he needed to take immediate action. Knowing he had to do something about his health, Busta went to see the doctor, who after looking at his throat, informed him that he could die in his sleep. Determined to turn his life around, the rapper decided to undergo surgery and embark on a transformation journey. The realization that he could die in his sleep and his near-death experiences served as wake-up calls, propelling Busta to make significant changes in his life. He knew that achieving his goals would require discipline and commitment, but he was very determined to achieve his goal, come what may. With unwavering determination, he set out on a path of self-discovery and preservation. Busta adopted a healthy diet regimen, focusing on nourishing his body with nutritious foods and cutting out the unhealthy eating habits that had plagued him in the past. He embraced a lifestyle that prioritized his well-being, both physically and mentally. But the rapper's commitment to his new lifestyle extended beyond just his diet. He embarked on a transformative fitness journey to regain his shape, incorporating regular exercise into his routine and working with trainers to develop a workout plan that suited his goals and abilities. From cardio sessions to strength training, he pushed himself to new limits, determined to regain his strength and vitality. The rapper even made a video of his workout sections to show his fitness progress, detailing each regimen. This included straight arm pull downs at 4 sets of 15 reps, machine pullovers at 4 sets of 15 reps, Smith machine bench press at 3 sets of 10, 12, and 15 reps, knee raises at 3 sets of 15 reps, and machine ab roller at 3 sets of 20 reps. Not long after, Busta's hard work and dedication paid off as he shed an impressive 100 pounds.
I'm 254 pounds right now, almost 100 pounds lost.
Slowly but steadily, the rapper sculpted a physique that turned heads. As the pounds melted away, he felt renewed energy and a sense of confidence. Speaking about his transformation, the rapper said, "I've actually transformed my body 3 times. Now it's my season again. I'm trying to lean out, chisel that six-pack up, build the pecs, cap the shoulders, get the traps, triceps, get your waist small, stomach flat, get your back muscle so you can take the t-shirt off on the stage. It's gonna inspire people when they see you in shape when you walking around here, moving and shaking. However, the rapper's journey wasn't just about physical transformation. It also concerned finding inner peace and happiness. Losing weight was just one part of the equation. He worked on his emotional well-being, seeking therapy and surrounding himself with a support system that uplifted and encouraged him. Through therapy and self-reflection, he addressed the underlying emotional issues that contributed to his weight gain, allowing him to find a sense of balance and inner peace. It goes without saying that Busta's journey wasn't without its challenges. There were moments of doubt and setbacks along the way. However, he remained steadfast in his commitment to his health and never lost sight of his goals. Busta's transformation wasn't just about his physical appearance. It was a testament to his resilience, determination, and sheer will to lead a healthy life while setting a positive example for his kids and society. He proved that anything is possible with the right mindset and a willingness to put in the work. Today, Busta Rhymes stands as a beacon of inspiration, showing the world that transformation is possible, even in the face of adversity. His journey to lose weight and regain his health serves as a reminder that with determination, perseverance, and self-love, we can overcome any obstacle. Following the recovery, the legendary rap star returned to his music, releasing his 11th studio album, Blockbuster, on November 24, 2023. Now, to be clear, it isn't every day that you find celebrities taking proactive steps to prioritize their health or embarking on transformational journeys like Busta Rhymes did. In an industry often associated with excess and unhealthy lifestyles, such actions stand out as commendable exception. Consider the unfortunate cases of artists who succumb to the pitfalls of fame and indulgence. Names like Elvis Presley, Whitney Houston, and Michael Jackson come to mind. Despite their immense talents and success, they fell victim to the pressures of celebrity culture, leading lives marked by excessive substance use and poor eating habits. These legendary figures are stark reminders of the destructive consequences of neglecting one's physical or mental health in the pursuit of fame and fortune. In contrast, Busta Rhymes' decision to prioritize his well-being and embark on a transformational journey sends a powerful message. It serves as a beacon of hope and inspiration, demonstrating that it's never too late to make positive changes and reclaim control over one's health and life. By openly sharing his journey, Busta Rhymes not only sets an example for his peers in the entertainment industry, but also for fans worldwide, encouraging them to prioritize their own health and wellness. While Busta now lives the kind of life he wishes for himself, another aspect of him is worth talking about: controversy. Controversies and legal issues. Celebrities are humans like you and me, hence they make mistakes. However, for Busta Rhymes, these mistakes often played out in the public eye, sparking controversies and legal entanglements that have left a lasting mark on his career. From altercations with the law to copyright disputes, his journey in the entertainment industry has been fraught with challenges that have tested his resilience and reputation. It's no news that many often view Busta as a somewhat peaceful figure within the rap industry, mainly due to his ability to navigate the tumultuous East Coast-West Coast era with finesse, managing to avoid getting entangled in the violence and animosity that defined the period. At the time, Busta proved to be a master collaborator, working with artists from both coasts, bridging the gap through joint projects. Though aligned to East Coast rap, his collaborations with West Coast legends like Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, and Ice Cube showcased unity amid the chaos. It was as if the rapper understood that music could transcend regional boundaries and foster understanding. While the East Coast-West Coast tensions escalated, Busta remained committed to his craft. His albums such as The Coming When Disaster Strikes and Extinction Level Event, The Final World Front, showcased his lyrical prowess and unique style. Rather than engaging in verbal warfare, he channeled his energy into creating groundbreaking music that defined his craft. More so, he avoided direct confrontations. While some artists engaged in heated exchanges through diss tracks and interviews, Busta maintained a strategic distance from the chaos. Instead, he focused on elevating his career rather than perpetuating the feud. When asked about the rivalry, he often deflected, emphasizing unity within hip-hop. Nevertheless, despite his chilled, peaceful persona, the rap star has occasionally been on the wrong side of the law, accentuated by his many court battles and notable confrontations with fans, workers, and others. In December 1998, Busta found himself in a precarious legal situation. During a routine traffic stop in New York City, police arrested and charged him with possession of an unregistered gun. The circumstances leading to his arrest unfolded when police pulled him over for changing lanes 3 times without signaling. However, what began as a routine traffic stop took a serious turn when officers discovered a loaded, unregistered pistol in his car. The gravity of the situation wasn't lost on the rapper, and the legal implications loomed large. In October 2000, after pleading guilty earlier in the year, the Genesis singer received a 5-year probation sentence. This legal encounter served as a wake-up call, urging him to navigate the complexities of fame while adhering to legal norms. Despite the legal setback, Busta stayed true to the game, creating impactful music. During his 5-year probation sentence period, the rapper released his 5th and 6 studio albums, Genesis and It Ain't Safe No More, while starring in Narc and Halloween Resurrection, both in 2002 and Full Crip in 2004. During that period, everything seemed okay, and he would finally get out of trouble for good. However, just when it seemed like Busta had weathered one legal storm, another dark cloud loomed over his life. In 2006, the year his probation was supposed to end, Busta again entered into legal trouble on August 20th. That day, following an incident that unfolded in New York City, police arrested and charged him with third-degree assault. According to reports, the rapper allegedly attacked a man who spat on his car shortly after the Amsterdam Music Festival on Randall's Island. Later that same year, on October 24th, Busta appeared at the Manhattan Criminal Court after the district attorney's office sought to amend previous charges against him, specifically aiming to include weapons possession related to a machete discovered in his car. However, the judge declined to add the charge and adjourned the case. On February 20th, 2007, Busta declined a plea bargain proposed by the prosecutor's office concerning the charges against him for the assault of former driver Edward Hatchett. Apparently, Hatchett accused Busta of physically assaulting him. The details were grim. The rapper allegedly struck the former driver with a closed fist about the head and neck, and then proceeded to kick him in the ribs and torso. The dispute that led to this violent encounter centered around back pay, adding a layer of financial tension to the already charged situation. The dispute that led to this violent encounter centered around overdue wages Hatchett believed the rapper owed him. The proposed deal would have involved a 6-month jail term and admission of guilt for 2 assault charges, one for the altercation with Hatchett and another for the August 20th, 2006 incident involving a former fan. Following further court proceedings, Manhattan Criminal Court Judge Becky Rowe presented Busta with an alternative option, admitting guilt to third-degree assault. The terms of this proposed sentence included 5 days of community service, 2 weeks of youth lectures, 6 months of anger management classes, and 3 years of probation. Off from this legal battle, it wasn't long until Busta entered the law nets once again. On May 3rd, 2007, police arrested him in Manhattan for driving without a license and under the influence. A year later, on March 18th, 2008, a New York City judge sentenced him to 3 years of probation, 10 days of community service, $1,250 in fines, including court fees and enrollment in a drunk driving program. On September 25th, 2008, Busta was temporarily denied entry to the UK due to unresolved convictions. Per reports, the celebrity had flown to the UK in preparation for a charitable performance. There, law enforcement officials reportedly kept him in a room measuring 7 feet by 8 feet under the eyes of 5 armed police officers. Initially, immigration authorities attempted to arrange for his immediate deportation to Amsterdam. However, Rhymes's attorney successfully obtained an injunction from High Court Judge Justice Flau to halt the process. As Busta's legal battles continued to unfold, a new chapter emerged in 2015, taking the rapper's legal woes to a new height. The Brooklyn-born entered legal trouble when he threw a muscle milk container at another man in a New York City steel gym. The protein drink struck the man, although it remains unclear if he sustained any injuries. Surveillance footage revealed Busta's actions went beyond merely throwing a protein shake. The video showed him verbally arguing with an employee sitting behind the front desk. Eventually, he escalated the situation by throwing liquid at the man, clearing the countertop, and knocking over everything in front of the employee, including his computer monitor. Following the incident, the rapper was arrested on second-degree assault charges. In a subsequent legal resolution, he struck a deal with prosecutors, ultimately pleading guilty to second-degree harassment. This plea allowed him to avoid jail time. However, he agreed to participate in anger management classes. That's not all. Other arrests amid altercations would follow. In 2018, Busta Rhymes was embroiled in another legal battle, but this time it took a different form. The controversy centered around his song Genesis, which gave the title to his 2001 album. Bernardo Lanzetti and his group Aqua Fragile accused the rapper of using a sample from their song Cosmic Mind Affair without proper credit. The sample taken from Aqua Fragile's second album, Mass Media Stars, was allegedly used in Genesis without permission. The sample usage allegedly accounted for approximately 35% of the total duration of the song, repeated 4 times. To make matters worse, the original producer of Cosmic Mind Affair, Claudio Fabi, wasn't credited in Busta's album. Instead, record producer Jay Dilla was listed in that role in the credits. This discrepancy fueled accusations of plagiarism against the star. After years of failed negotiations with no satisfactory resolution, Bernardo Lanzetti and Aqua Fragile decided to take legal action against the rapper. As if things couldn't get any worse, another dark cloud loomed over his life. In December 2018, TV personality and record producer Benzino accused Busta Rhymes of sexually assaulting rising female rapper and Benzino's daughter Coi Leray. The record producer claimed to have evidence of Busta's misconduct and threatened to expose him. While Busta didn't directly address the allegations, he posted a cryptic message on his Instagram story. Don't ever let the devil trick you into thinking you're not blessed, because it isn't uncommon for such an allegation to create a buzz amid the controversy. controversy. The rap world and online community weigh in on the matter. Veteran rapper 50 Cent, known for his online trolling, stepped in to defend his friend Busta by posting a screenshot of Benzino's video on his Instagram page and captioning, "This guy is a sucker, trying to use his daughter to get at Busta. You should be ashamed of yourself. Now you got 50 problems." To say the least, 50 Cent's post garnered attention, adding fuel to the fire. Not long after, Benzino fired back, labeling the Pimp singer a clown and a bully while challenging him to a fight. He even claimed the rapper had issues with his son Marquise and betrayed his former associates, such as Young Buck and Lloyd Banks. Amid the foray, Coi Leray, the central figure in the controversy, made no comment on the situation. Despite the controversies surrounding him, Busta's undeniable talent and dedication have propelled him back to the forefront of the hip-hop scene. From his near-death experience to his ongoing transformation journey, the rapper epitomizes perseverance and artistic evolution. With each project, he continues pushing boundaries, solidifying his status as a legendary figure in the rap industry and inspiring countless fans. Did you enjoy this video? Click on the card currently showing on your screen for other interesting videos.